and welcome to Access You TV here in sunny New Zealand. I'm Michelle Edhouse and I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator. Today has been a beautiful day. We've been out swimming at the lake and just generally creating our future without getting grumpy about it, which is really nice. Now, one of the things I've noticed in posts on Facebook and different things that have been showing up in my world is there's a lot of people out there talking about what happened to me. Now, I'd like you to have a look. Can anything actually happen to you? Or have you always had something to contribute to it showing up in the world? It may just be that you were driving down that street at that time. But if you weren't driving down that street at that time, you wouldn't have been involved in it. So it didn't happen to you. You created it somehow. So one of the questions that I'd love you to invite you to start asking is, what did I do to create this? Now, it may be literally as little as I didn't check the flight plans and I've got another bloody plane flying over when I'm recording a video. How does it get any better than that? It may be something to do with, a choice to be in a certain place at a certain time, a choice to talk to a certain person at a certain time. It may be a choice to not go home. It could be anything, but please look at what you did to create it, because when you have the awareness of what you did to create it, you can also get clarity about energy that was showing up at the time. How often do people go, oh, I know I should have gone home earlier, and then so and so got terribly drunk and party turned bad, or that whole I knew I should have done something different. If you look at what you did or be to create it, you can also see the energy of where you were aware of a different possibility and you chose to have this one. Now, I'm not saying that people that do mean, horrible, evil things should be allowed to do mean, horrible, evil things. I'm not saying that they're right to do the mean, horrible, evil things. I'm just saying look at what you be or do to create it. Now, I was working with a client recently and he'd had somebody just walk up to him and punch him, just out of the blue. And I said, oh, okay. So you've never spoken to him before? Oh yeah, I was talking to him just before that. And what was the conversation? Well, he asked me to stop making an annoying noise, and I told him I wasn't going to. Like, so could you not choosing to stop the annoying noise have contributed to his choice to punch you? Oh yeah, I see what you mean. And it's not that you should fit into other people's expectations, projections, do everything that everybody ever requests of you, just so that you avoid being in an uncomfortable situation. But being willing to acknowledge that, oh, okay, so that person is mean, nasty, and they asked me to stop doing something. I didn't choose to. So I chose also not to stay aware of him. Literally, the punch came out of nowhere. So it didn't just happen. Where did you shut off your awareness? Where did you have an awareness and choose against that awareness? Choose something different. So asking that question of what did I be or do to create this, or to contribute creating this, can create awareness for you of energies that show up in your world. That, okay, cool. I need to be aware of that person now that I've said I won't do what they want me to do. okay, cool. I was aware of an energy at that point. I chose this and crap showed up. If I'm aware of that energy again, I may choose different. It's just about choosing to be aware of what you're aware of and using that to your advantage rather than creating from everything happens to me. So what else is possible if you're willing to create your reality? Use your knowing to your advantage. Thanks for joining me here at Access UTV, and I look forward to having fun with you on future videos where I'll share more hints, tips and tools and possibility. Cheers!